If your organization has a process that requires gathering signatures on documents from various parties, K2 provides an out-of-box feature supported by K2 that allows you to integrate a K2 application with DocuSign. For the sake of time in this video, I'm not going to go into details about how to set up the DocuSign side of things. The goal for now is to show how to enable a feature, add configuration information in, and then show the smart objects that K2 creates automatically for DocuSign. As an administrator, if you're working with any of the available integration features provided by K2, you will need information from your developers about where to connect with the third-party platform that may include application keys, developer account usernames and passwords, and various other pieces of information about the API. K2 does not provide subscriptions to these third-party applications. Features just allow you to hook in based on your organization's connection information. To get started, within the K2 management site, I have the Features menu option selected. From here, I'll select DocuSign from the list, and then click the New Instance button over at the top of the instance list. Notice that there are some instructions on this feature that let you know a bit more about what needs to be in place before proceeding. Each of the features like this will give you some guidance as to what you need to configure the connection to the API, as they will all behave a little bit differently. Most of them do require an API key, which means an environment must be available ahead of time. I'll enter in a name for this instance and the demo REST API URL that DocuSign makes available for this example. I'll also use the K2 integrator key option. If you happen to have one available, you can use your own as well. We will also need an account ID, username, and password. From here, I can click OK, and at this point, K2 will run through and interrogate the DocuSign API endpoint with this information and create smart objects and smart wizards that can then be used in smart forms and workflows. Let's slide over to K2 Designer to see what just happened. If we take a look at the category structure, notice there is now a DocuSign category with smart objects available. Now, I also have a sample workflow showing on this screen. Notice in here that the DocuSign smart wizards are available. We can now use these objects inside smart forms and workflows in applications that require signatures on documents based on how DocuSign is configured for this organization.